We are live! Yay! We are live. Alrighty, let me just share this out to a few folks and then we will get started. Ems, Cassie. Let me just get all of this shared out and then we will I've got 8. Oh no. All right. Welcome in everyone. We're just waiting on a few people jumping on. There are no card readings tonight. It is Skincare Secrets. For all those who are like me and super interested in natural skincare, then you're in the right place. Hello, Miss Sparkles. Our lovely Miss Sparkles. Yay. Where is she? Ooh. Hello, Bernie. Welcome in. I don't understand why TikTok is not pushing out notifications to say I'm live. That's crazy. But on saying that, I have shared it out anyway. Good evening, Nettie. How's everybody doing? Miss Buckles, are you coming up in the box? Yeah, I know. Do you know what? Every time I used to go live, it used to send out notifications to say that I'm going live. Now it doesn't seem to do that. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. I really don't know what's going on with TikTok. Let me have a look. You Mystic, Becky, Oh, you're going to stay in all right, okay. Thank you for the cake. Oh, Miss Sparkles, I'm sorry to hear you're poorly today. Just as well I've got you on my healing list then, isn't it? I have sent a notification to the mods, so I don't know if there's any other mods coming in tonight. But tonight is all about skin care. So it will be a shorter live than per usual. But I have had so many comments about my skin, especially when people find out I'm 60 years young. Oh, thank you. Hi, Gigi. Let me put my magnified comments because I can see them better. Yeah, Bernie, I don't know what's happening with TikTok. As I said, TikTok did used to share out the lives. As soon as you went live, it would say, don't worry, we're sending out notifications to everybody to say that you're live. And I'm like, well, why aren't you? Oh, thank you, Gigi. But you know what? It's all about the skincare and it's also about the water that you drink. And I'll be sharing all of that. Ah, you just got a treatment today, finally, for my skin. I've been trying all sorts of remedies and got injections. Wow. Yeah. I've never been like an artificial sort of, I've never been like somebody that's plumped the lips, all of that, or Botox. When you realise what's in Botox, you would never go near Botox in a million years, let me tell you. So I've always stayed clear of that. But yeah, my skin wasn't always as good as this. In fact, it was awful. When I was in my sort of mid-30s, mid-40s, my skin was really bad. Most of the products on the high street contained parabens or sulfates or some kind of chemicals that would irritate my sensitive skin. And that just wasn't in the makeup. That was also in the skincare. So a lot of the high street brands that most people took for granted that were good for skin, they would only mask what you wanted out of your skincare. So if it said it was anti-aging, yeah, it would anti-age you for a day. But the minute you washed your face or whatever, you're washing all of that away. So a lot of the time I couldn't wear makeup and skincare was just a no-no. So it was basically soap and water. And even then, some soaps irritated my face as well. And it got to the stage I was really, really unhappy with my skin. And then I also had a fall at one point. And I gave myself a beauty of a black eye falling. It's because bin men wouldn't get out of the way. I'm registered blind for those that don't know. And I had to come off the pavement to cross over the road and walk on the other side of the road to get past these bin men who were just being basic idiots. And it was as I was going up the curb on the other side, I went flying, mistook the curb, went flying. I had my glasses on at the time and the glasses went into the side of my face, and long story short, I'd cut all of my face down here. It left a nice bruised eye and everything. All right. Hello, Mischief Mayhem. Hospital injections are totally different. Totally different. Hello, hello. All right. So yeah, and that was my skin. That was the start of my skincare journey. And then I decided to try MLM, multi-level marketing companies. Yes, the skincare and the makeup was a little bit more expensive. When I'm saying expensive, I would get like a little tiny bottle of moisturizer, and that moisturizer would be about £70 for a little bottle of moisturizer. And that was scary. I would be spending something like in 1 month, 250 to £300 for skincare. Did it do anything? Not much at all. I wasn't impressed with it. I wasn't impressed with the makeup. The makeup was not as pigmented as the makeup that I have now, especially the lip glosses that I use. I absolutely love the NYX lipsticks, and I've done a little video earlier on today on them. So I went delving and I found out all about Korean skincare from an MLM company that I belong to, that I joined. And MLM companies are all right, but they're a pyramid scheme. So I thought, well, they say they're not, but they are. It's only the ones that are right at the top that get the money, and they get the money from pushing you below to get the sales. You get a little bit of commission, they get a huge take-home pay packet commission. But they rely on your sales. So if those at the top, for example, had 100 people below them, they're getting those 100 people's sales. And they're just sitting back, raking in the paychecks. That didn't sit right with me. I was spending all this money for makeup and getting very little back. Plus, the makeup and the skincare didn't do much. There was only one brand that was a Korean skincare. And it was a pretty good. It was an egg mayo type skincare that added egg ingredients, natural egg ingredients into it. And that was the best skincare I'd ever tried. They did masks and they did moisturising creams. But then the company stopped delivering their stuff to the UK. That went out the window. But then I realised I need Korean skincare. So I jacked in the MLM companies and I joined TikTok Shop. And I went on the hunt for Korean skincare. And I found Korean skincare. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. Oh, bless. Hello, Snowflake Stardust. Yay, our Snowflakes is in. Thank you for the roses, Miss Sparkles. Thank you so much. I believe we are only, what did I say earlier on, 44 or something short of our target. We were working for a 1,000 roses in 5 lives. And we'd done our 5 lives and then we realised one TikTok had put the date starting from the 9th. Well, we were doing the lives well before the 9th. But we were still doing 5 lives. And then we decided, then people were so generous, like Miss Sparkles, etc., and sharing in the roses. We had well and truly blew the 1,000 roses out of the water. And then we realised there was a clause in the actual challenge. TikTok would only add 240 roses in 2 days. For the challenge per day. So it didn't matter if we had 1,000 one day. They were only going to add 240 to the total, which kind of suck. But, however, we did the 5 days. And then we realised we were just like 36 roses short, which we now have. So hopefully we have reached our goal, which is amazing. Thank you, Miss Sparkles. Thank you, Gigi, for sharing the live. I love that. So, who has problems with their skincare, just out of curiosity? I'm going to put this up a little bit so that I can see the comments. Who has issues? Thank you for the heart me. Who has issues with skincare? Thank you, Donna, for the heart me. Whether it's acne, whether it's dry skin, whether it's aging skin, whatever the case may be, we all have something that we don't like about our skin. But I can tell you, hand on heart, that the best skincare that you will ever use is Korean skincare, and that's what I'm going to be showing you tonight. I thought I would just go live. I have done a few videos showing the Korean skincare and how I use it, but there's nothing better than going live and showing you the skincare in person. Oh, bless. Bernie, I'm so glad you got your skincare sorted though, because there's nothing worse than actually hating or disliking your skincare. Absolutely, that there isn't. Now, for my regulars, if anyone wants to come into the chat boxes and rather than type, because we're not doing readings or meditation, etc., that's absolutely fine to come in the boxes. Oh, I hope it does too. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. I followed you back. Alrighty. How are you doing? Good evening, good evening. So I am going to get my little trusted ponytail, well, my little tie back, because if I'm doing my skincare, I don't want skincare product in my hair. That would never do. That would never do at all, especially when I've got long hair. Hello, David. Thank you for the follow. Let me give you a follow back. And of course, skincare is not just for us women. More and more of the guys are realizing that, wait a minute, us females are onto something here. Us females have been looking after our skin for centuries, where men kind of just wing it, don't they? It's a little bit of soap and water and they're done. But now more and more guys are actually picking up the toners and the moisturizers and the skincare, which I think is awesome, because we should, did you know that your skin is the largest organ on the body? We've got a few organs, but the skin is actually an organ, right? And it's a barrier. It's a protective barrier to hold everything together. We're not doing readings till Friday. As the title at the top says, we are doing skincare tonight. We are doing skincare. So I'm going to put my fringe back with my old faithful hairband, because we do not want any product. So as you can see, I have a full face of makeup. So the first thing we do in the evening is take our makeup off, right? How many people use micellar water to take their makeup off and find that they're scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing their makeup? Especially the waterproof stuff, like your waterproof mascaras. How does everybody take their makeup off? Just out of curiosity, what products does everybody use to take their makeup off? Mischief Mayhem doesn't wear makeup. I never used to, because I couldn't find makeup that I could wear. But when you've had a lifetime that you don't wear makeup, do you know what? Self-love and self-care and, do you know, making yourself look good. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, providing that you get the right products. Yeah, moisturiser cream. But then when you think about the moisturiser cream, that's a heck of a waste of moisturiser cream, right? Because your moisturiser is supposed to be like for moisturising your skin. But I have heard a lot of people use moisturiser to take their makeup off because of the oils that it has in the moisturiser. Yeah, almond oil, jojoba oil, etc., etc. Which is fantastic because oil does break down the makeup. And jojoba absolutely is brilliant. I used to use MLM companies oil makeup remover, but I actually invested in a makeup kit. Now, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna actually put this kit up in my showcase so that as I'm using it, everybody can see it, because I do think this kit is absolutely amazing, and it is all natural, and it is Korean skincare. Give me a second till we put this in the basket. Let's add this. In fact, I'm going to add all the products that I'm going to be using today into my basket. Into my little basket, so that if anybody is interested in any of the products that I'm going to show today, they can grab it from the basket. It just makes it so much easier rather than me keep on going to the basket. So give me a second, folks, till we just throw a few things in my little bag. There we are. We'll throw that one in there as well. Honestly, I've got so much stuff in my showcase. When you're trying to find a product, it is pretty difficult to get all of the products in the one bit because they're all spread out. So give me a second. Please bear with me, folks. Oh, there's one of them. There's another one. I'm just making sure that I've got all of the products that I'm showcasing today on this video in my little baskets for you, so that you can just view the actual products themselves. Alrighty, we've got that one. Yep, we've got that one. We've got that one. And we've got that one. Perfect. Alrighty. So we've added those. Alright. And all of these. Okay. So I have got all the products that I'm going to be using are now pinned for everyone. Let me just catch up on what I've missed. Castor oils. Yeah, I've heard castor oil's good for skin as well. Snowflakes. Oops. What's going on here? Hello, Shelley. Hello, Kate. Okay, so in the cart below, you will see a newer skincare set. Now, the only item I haven't got in the skincare set is the Niacinamide, can't even pronounce it, but the little red serum. I haven't got any of that left. When I ran out of it, I now use hyaluronic acid. But you can buy the niacinamide, that's the one, niacinamide serum separately if you do run out of it. The Anua skincare is absolutely amazing, and it can take your makeup off, it can cleanse your skin, it can moisturize your skin and hydrate it, etc. So I'm gonna show you all of that. So the first thing I do in the evening is take off my makeup. So I have the first product in the Anua skincare is the meatloaf. I like meatloaf. Meat leaf pore control cleansing oil. So this cleanses and removes the makeup. So what I do is I put this on neat. So I'll put a little bit, and you don't need a lot. I've had this for about 8-9 months and I still have quite a bit in it. So you don't need a lot. And then I just take that oil and I just put it all over and I just rub it in to all of my makeup. My foundation, my lippy. Can you see it's just a little touch of that starts melting it away. And especially the hardest part I always find is mascara, right? Especially waterproof mascara. And look at this. I'm not even rubbing hard in the delicate eye area. I am just gently loosening all of the makeup. Like so, panda eyes, right? Can you see how that is just melting everything away? So I just gently rub my brow products off, my eyeshadow, my mascara, my lippy, just breaking up all of that. And when you're rubbing that oil in as well, it's cleansing, not just on the surface, but deep down as well. And look at that. It is just breaking it all up. And then I'm going to take a face cloth and I'm going to dip the face cloth in water. And then I'm just going to remove all of this makeup with the water. So I'm going to remove all of, let me just do half of my face and you'll see. All of the lipstick, all of the mascara. You see it's just taken all of that mascara off. It is just super easy. I just love this. It doesn't dry my skin out because it's an oil. It just melts everything away. Compared to that side and this side, it is just washing everything off my face, my neck, my ears. And you can tell how quickly, but look at all the makeup that has just come off of there. So I'm just going to wet this again. I've got my little hand basin here. So I'm just going to take all of this makeup off. So again, I'm going to do the other side of my face. I'm just going to take all of the makeup right off my face. Again, I'm taking my mascara off. And I'm only using gentle wipes of the cloth, and it's just taking that mascara right off my eyelids. I know, right? Yeah, to be used on eyes is just amazing. So I can take my eye makeup off, I can take my mascara off, I can take my lipstick off, my foundation. And even if you've got stubborn waterproof makeup, it will remove waterproof makeup without any problems whatsoever. And this comes in the Anua skincare set. And the Anua skincare set, believe it or not, is less than £30. Less than £30 for all of the products that I'm going to be using. And this product is one of the products that's in the actual set. Every time I promote this skincare set, it goes out of stock. That is how good the Anua skincare. And look at the glow, because it's an oil. It doesn't leave your skin oily. So even those who've got oily skin, it's absolutely perfect for people with oily skin as well. So I'm just going to make sure that all my mascara is off. Just giving it a little... Yep, there's not a drop of mascara coming off now. So I've got all of that mascara off. It's not irritating. I'm not rubbing that delicate eye area, which can damage the delicate skin around the eye, because it's so gentle. The oil is so gentle, and you saw just how little I used. This skincare, I've not had to restock this skincare since I got it in September last year. So work that one out. September last year, a little of the this goes a long way. It really does. I don't know if you can see in the light. If I dim the light out, you might be able to see just how much is still left in this bottle. But like if I turn it upside down, there is really still loads. that is in this bottle, but look at how quickly that took all. What's happened to my light? My light's decided to have a little thing to itself. Give me a second till I just plug my light in. It's having a moment to itself, folks. All the technical stuff. Oh. It's probably that. No, it's the power's on. So why aren't you working? If I got this turned down low, maybe. Oh, there we go. It was having a moment. Technical issues. Oh, Miss Sparkle just bought it. It is good. Honestly, Snowflake, I won't go to any other. You can buy the products individually in the kit, but you're going to spend a heck of a lot more buying the products individually than you would if you were buying them as a set. So pound for pound, I would buy the actual set. Let me just turn this up a little bit. Oh, turned it down. There we are. That's better. We'll illuminate it. So that's my first step, is the oil cleanser. And then I take we'll discard this face cloth and we'll get a completely clean one for the next step. And again, this is in the kit as well. You would put on the Anua Heartleaf Quercetinol Pore Deep Cleansing Foam. And again, I bought this with the kit and it's still not run out. And you only need, let me put my cloth in the water. You only need the smallest amount of this, because this will foam for Scotland, let me tell you. So what I tend to do is I tend to get my cloth. So I use a clean face cloth and I will wet my skin just a little bit. And then I'll take a little tiny bit of this cleanser, and really that is all you need, just a little tiny bit, just a tiny dot. And I put the cleanser on and I put a little bit of water in my hand to wet, and that's where, look at the foam. So you basically wet it and you massage it in and it foams up like a dream. This is gonna take all of the dirt, not just on the surface of the skin, but in the pores. So it's really good at cleansing deep down into the pores, pulling out all the debris from the day, all the dust, the free radicals, all the nasties. It really does foam up beautifully and it smells really fresh. Then I'd take my cloth and dip it in some water. Let me just bring that over a little bit. And then I just rinse it off. Give it a really good 2 or 3 minutes just to rub it in. This skincare is also good for sensitive skin. I have got super sensitive skin. I'm just going to wash all of this off. Like so. And you'll see, and I do this every morning and night, how cleansed that leaves your skin. So if there's any makeup residue left over in it, it's going to take it off. It brightens your skin as well, as you will see. If you've ever seen the Korean women, their skin is brighter, it's more radiant, it's more dewy. That's why it's Korean skincare. Hello, Gemma. Welcome in. Yep, now that, yeah, I think it's cheaper, isn't it, Miss? I can't remember what price it's at the minute. But yeah, there are extra discounts right now if you grab the Anua skincare set. If you went into the Anua shops, it would be £70 for the set. But because Anua are advertising on TikTok Shop, they can reduce that price. So the actual set, which I've got in the basket, is worth something like, I think it was like £71 if you bought it in the Anua shop, or if you went onto the Anua website off TikTok, the set would cost you £70 odd just for the set. But right now on TikTok, you're getting it for a lot less than £30 for the actual set. So I'm just going to go once more over with my face cloth. I use a bamboo face cloth rather than a cotton face cloth. Bamboo face cloths can be used over and over again, but they are gentle on your skin. They're more protective of your skin than cotton face cloths. Cotton face cloths can be really, really harsh on your skin. You can also get bamboo makeup cloths as well, little makeup pads to take your makeup off. Did you know that people that use cotton pads to take their makeup off, that cotton, what do we do with it? We put it in the bucket. It goes to landfill. And it takes 500 years for the cotton wool to disintegrate or biodegrade into the soil. So that all your cotton buds, cotton pads that you're using get stored in. Can you imagine if everybody around the world used cotton pads? And you've got all of those cotton pads sitting in landfill for over 500 years before it even starts to break down. That's why I changed from the cotton pads, etc., and I went for the bamboo face cloths. You can get bamboo face cloths on Amazon. They are so much better for your skin than your cotton pads and your cotton face cloths and stuff. Far more better. Oh, did you get it for £21, Miss Sparkles? Wow. Yeah. Always keep a check on my showcase because the price goes up and down. The one, I think, at the time that Miss Sparkles ordered hers, the day after Miss Sparkles ordered hers, it went out of stock in that particular TikTok shop. And for tonight's live, I had to go digging in the marketplace, TikTok marketplace, to get another TikTok shop that would actually stock the Anua kit. That's how popular it is. So I have no doubt that after this live, probably the one that I've got in the basket will not last very long, because it seems to be every time I advertise or promote the Anua skincare set and show it, it just disappears, and then I have to go looking for another shop on TikTok to get the 40% off. Oh, Miss Sparkle's on it. I love it. I love it. You just, you know, it's a brilliant, brilliant skincare set. I've used, so for those that have just joined, the two products I've used so far, I've used the oil cleanser that's in the kit, which takes off my makeup. And then I went on to the clay cleanser. Again, they are really, really big sizes. That's why this has lasted me about 9 months. And I still haven't finished. I've still got loads left. Somebody told me that their cleansers, their toners, etc. can last about a year. I quite believe it. So £21 or £25 for a year skincare. And I use this twice a day, morning and night. And everybody comments on my glass skin. If you've ever wondered why Korean ladies have glass skin, this is the reason. That's why I'm spilling the beans on my skincare. So I'm slightly going off the Anua kit just now because I don't have the serum, niacinamide serum that is in the kit because mine's ran out. But for my aging skin, I prefer hyaluronic acid. And the hyaluronic acid that I use, and again, I've linked it in the basket, is a Coec. So I use the Coec Pure 5% hyaluronic acid serum. But before I use that, I am going to use my toner. So step 1 of my routine, I use this, the oil. Step 2, I use the clay cleanser. Step 3, I go on to my Anua, and this is in the kit as well. I use the Anua toner. So again, you just need a little bit of the toner, and I put the toner all over. And then what I'm going to do is pat that toner in. This is good for reducing the pores and preparing the skin for putting your skincare and moisturizers on. And then I'm just going to rub that in. And again, I only used a little bit, but look how far this goes. It just melts into the skin. It is amazing. Doesn't irritate my skin whatsoever. And when you're massaging your skincare into your face, you're actually massaging the blood vessels to the top of the skin, and that is going to help to the skin to produce more collagen. So taking the time to massage your skincare in morning and night is going to absolutely help with the anti-aging. Okay, so I've done my toner, and then I'm going to go in with my serum. So you would do your toner and then a serum. You can use a niacinamide serum that is in the Anua kit, which is in there, or you can use the one like I use, which is the hyaluronic. Hyaluronic can hold 1,000 times its own weight in moisture. It means it's absolutely hydrating for the skin. It locks moisture in the skin. So I'm just going to pop this on. And they come in 30 packs of 30 vials. So you have, if you were using this just once a day, which I do at night, you're going to have a month's supply of this serum. and putting the serum on before your moisturizers, etc., is going to help draw in your moisturizer into the skin, which then makes your skin more plump and more dewy. I'm 61 years old and I am now at the stage I'm loving my skin. And it's this skincare that has totally changed my skincare. You have to be consistent with it. Don't expect it, if you've never used the kit before, don't expect it to work overnight. It's like anything else. The more you use it, the more benefit you will get out of it. So I'm just going to rub that in, like so. Okay. And you can see just how glass-like this leaves your skin. Now, in the daytime, I need a little bit more at this stage or this step of my skincare. So after my toner, I would use the Coec Emergency Repair Oil Suspension Serum, which tightens, moisturizing, and it firms your skin as well. Because this has got the hyaluronic, which I've just used in the other Coec, but it also has vitamin C in here and has collagen in here as well. Very anti-aging. So the vitamin C is really, really good, especially for the summer, right? So during the day, when I get up in the morning, I will cleanse using my Anua cleanser. I will then put the toner on and I'll use one of these. But at night time, I will use the clear one. As you can see, mine's is well and truly loved. I'll be on my second box very shortly. So I tend to use those two serums because it's anti-aging. So after my serums, back to the Anua kit, and you'll get your moisturizer. A very large bottle of moisturizer. And again, my moisturizer's up to here so far. And I've been using it for 9 months. So it's taken 9 months to get down to here. So again, it's pump action. So I'm just going to pump it. Put a little bit on my hand, and again, a little bit goes a long way, folks. It really does. It's a nice, thick, creamy moisturizer. And you're just going to rub that in. And this is going to add moisture. Did you know that we lose a layer of skin when we sleep? And it reveals a brand new layer of skin underneath. So if you're putting skincare on at night, and especially your moisturizer, when your old skin flakes off, you've already got your skincare seeped into the newer skin, and you will wake up in the morning with super soft skin. Hello, Lorna. Lovely to see you. We're just talking about skincare. I will share this whole live in my Facebook group for anyone that missed the steps. Okay. But all the products that I'm using today are in the basket. I have put them all in the basket. So you can see that that leaves your skin really, really hydrated for the night. It really is amazing stuff. So once I've done that, my next step, and that's the newer skincare part of it, pretty much done and dusted. So just for those that have just joined, in the newer kit itself, you'll get the cleansing oil, which is fantastic for taking makeup off. Follow that on with the clay cleanser. Once you've used the clay cleanser, you go on to the toner. So you would add your toner. Then you would go on to the niacinamide serum that comes in the kit. I don't have the niacinamide serum in the kit anymore because I've used it. But I do prefer personally, and it's more for like if you've got a lot of pigmentation. But I got rid of a lot of my pigmentation. So I find that the niacinamide's okay if you've got a lot of pigmentation or you've got a lot of skin marks, etc. like that, sun marks. Absolutely use the niacinamide because that's going to help with that. But for me, it's more anti-aging. So I do tend to use the Koak serums. So this one in the morning, at night time, sorry, and this one at night. And then once I've done my serums, I go on to the moisturizer. So you will be getting, I've got 4 products here, but you will get the niacinamide with it as well. So you're getting 5 products. I think when I last looked on the price, I think it was something like £25. But I think, I don't know whether, sometimes TikTok gives it a discount as well. But £25 for a whole skincare set that's going to last you well over 9 months, because I've had mine 9 months and it's still going. I haven't had to replace anything. The only thing I think you might have to replace more regularly is the niacinamide serum. But you can buy that on its own. You don't have to buy the kit just to get the serum. You can actually buy the niacinamide on its own. So that is the entire and newer skincare set. I just think value for money, you can't beat it. You really, really can't beat it. But you also have to look after your eyes. So I use the Give Me eye cream. At the minute, this is out of stock. But I am thinking that, again, this has lasted me ages. But there is a new eye cream. Well, it's not new. It's been on TikTok for a while. But I have looked into it, and it looks really, really good because it is a peptide one. And it has a little vibration bit, so it vibrates and massages the eye area. But for the time being, I want to use all of my Give Me eye cream, because this stuff is really good. And again, you only need a little bit at just moisturizing the under eye, and I usually put some on my eyelids. You don't have to put them on your eyelids, but my eyelids get really, really dry. And if I can put a little bit of moisture onto my eyelids, and again, and just tap, tap, very light taps into that eye area. Just tap it in. Like so. I'm going to do the other eye. When you have fine lines and wrinkles on the eye area, it's more to do with dehydrated skin than it is to do with aging, believe it or not. If you hydrating your skin on a regular basis, day and night, especially the delicate eye area, then you're going to have less prominent fine lines and wrinkles. also up your water as well. And I'm going to talk about water in a minute as well with the skincare, because water is so crucial to good skincare. If your skin is hydrated or your body is hydrated, your skin will be dehydrated as well. Sorry, not hydrated, dehydrated. If your body is dehydrated, your skin will be dehydrated too, and your skin gets dried out, and that can lead to fine lines and wrinkles. Now, that is my main skincare at night done, but look at the glow that you get just using that kit. It is insane. Good evening, Wendy Woo. We're just talking skincare. I've just completed my skincare using the Anua skincare kit, which you will see down below. But I will be posting this on my Facebook group once TikTok allows me to download the entire video if anyone has missed it. So for those that have just missed it, before I go on to the next skincare bit that I'm going to talk about, or skincare product, the Anua kit that I've spoke about, in the kit, you will get the oil makeup remover, the clay cleanser. So you get the oil cleanser and the clay cleanser. There's your double cleanse right there. You will then get your toner. So once you've cleansed, you tone. Yep, this all comes in the kit. Then you'll get a niacinamide red serum. Now, niacinamide is really, really good for pigmentation. So if you've got a lot of pigmentation in your skin, niacinamide is really, really good for clearing up that pigmentation in your skin. But for me, I prefer the hyaluronic acid. And then finally in the kit, you will get the moisturizer. And you get, as you can see, these are full-size products in the kit. And right at the minute, I think it's £25, I think, or thereabouts, in the basket below for all 5 products. So you're getting these 5 products and your niacinamide for £25. And the whole set's going to last you well over 9 months. The other products that we did, or we spoke about, was the hyaluronic. I use a Coec pure hyaluronic, which is 5%. Most products on the market are 2% hyaluronic. This is 5% hyaluronic, and you get 30 vials in this. Well, you did. I've used them all. But you would get 30 days supply in this if you were just using it once a day. But what you can do is you can use half in the morning and half at night if you prefer just using that. So you would just use half of the vial, and then this is my empty vial, but I'm just going to show you. So if you just used half of your vial and you wanted, say you used half in the morning and you wanted to use the other half at night, no problem. Keep the lid that comes on it and just give it a little bit of a pressure and pop the lid back on. It's going to keep your serum fresh till night time. So your serum's not going to come out. So if you didn't like the one that I used during the day, for example, or you didn't like this one, but you liked the one that I used during the day, which again, you get 30 serums in this. The difference between the clear one and these ones, this one has vitamin C. It also has collagen in there, and it also has your hyaluronic, and again, 5%. And this is basically emergency repair for dry, aging skin. So it's going to really lock all of that moisture. It's going to give you vitamin C in your skin to nourish your skin. and it's also going to give you, along with your Anua skincare, that glass skin and protection that your skin will love you because it's hydrated. So both of these products, I use this one at night because it's just pure hyaluronic. So it's just going to give me the hyaluronic because I don't need vitamin C at night time. The sun's gone to its bed, the moon's out, so I don't really need the vitamin C. So I use this one at night, and I use the emergency repair kit one during the day. And then I finished off the routine with the Give Me Eye Cream, because you can't forget your eye cream. Another thing that you can do with your eye cream that most people don't know, did you know that the skin under the delicate skin under your eye is the same consistency as the skin on your lips? So you can take a little bit of your eye cream and you can moisturize your lips at night as well. So if you've got whatever eye cream you use, you can actually use it to hydrate your lips at night. Thank you, Wendy. Yeah. And it's using the skincare. That's it. That's, you know, it's one of the questions I get asked a lot. What skincare do I use? And it's Korean skincare. So the Anua is Korean skincare. The Koek serums is what is used in Korea as well because it hydrates the skin. The Give Me is a natural product as well for the eye cream. Korean skincare, second to none. And I'm 60 years young, and the amount of people that have said, oh my gosh, how do you keep your skin looking dewy, bouncy, and the products that I've just shown you, that is exactly what I use. But there's another step you can use. I got sent these to try. These are Grace and Stella eye patches. So even though you've used your eye cream, if you are like me and you've got really old eyes, we girlies need all the help that we can get, right? Absolutely we do. Yep, it's the very same. You know, it's crazy. A lot of people will go and buy all these expensive lip balms and all the rest of it. Your eye cream does the same thing. It just leaves your skin on your lips. It just locks in the moisture on your lips. So whatever eye cream that you're using, you can just put a little dot on your lips and just rub it into the lips. You're going to have super soft, hydrated lips. You learn something new every day. Absolutely. If it don't work, it's not in my showcase. It's as simple as that. If it's not in my showcase, on my bio, it don't work for me. And believe you me, I get sent, not all the time, but I get sent free samples, and I'll try them, and if they're rubbish, I just won't shout them out. It's as simple as that. I don't believe in these sales where people are saying, oh, you need to buy this, it works, and you can look 20, 30 years younger and you buy it and it doesn't do anything. That is one of my bugbears. So I would rather be honest and open and try it. And if it works, it will be in my showcase. If it don't work, is out my showcase. Simple as that. And even the ones that say, will you promote our products? Well, yeah, I'll promote them. I will try it. Send me the free sample, absolutely. I will try it. If I don't like it, it's going straight back out my basket. It's going straight out of my showcase. No problem, Miss Sparkles. I will be sharing this anyway. Don't worry. I can keep an eye on the comments. And of course, if anyone wants to pop into the chat boxes, absolutely come and request to come in the chat boxes. I don't mind. So the other skincare I've got that I'm going to share with you all tonight is the Grace and Stella eye patches. And I think you get, is it 24 in a box? If I'm not mistaken. I'm sure you get something like 24 sets of these in the box. They have different ones, but I wanted the, is this the hydration one? I'm sure I got this is the moisturizing one. Moisturizing eye masks. And you get 2 of them. So thank you, Miss Sparkles, for the roses. And you get some sleep, Miss Sparkles. Rest up. Alrighty. So these come in the serum. There's a lot of serum in this. So I'm just gonna. I always empty it the wrong way around. So let me just get these. So they are slimy suckers. They are really slimy. So if there's any serum left over, I like to dab it into my eye. Because I don't like wasting products. And then you would just take your eye patch, which has got all of the stuff on it. And then you would just simply place under the eye. And they stick really, really well because they are absolutely saturated with the eye moisturizer. And they can stretch a little bit if you want them to. They just feel, it's just a jelly pad. It's a little gel pad. So then you would just put one on the other eye. And you would leave these on for around about 15 minutes before taking them off. And they are going to add moisture. Again, I use these at night. You can use them throughout the day. You can use them in the morning. It really doesn't matter. And I just tap them in. So you kind of look like a little bit like a yellow panda. But they do work. And then if any excess moisture on there, I usually put on the top. So if there's any excess in the little tray, I usually put them on the top of my eyelids. Because you can't have too much moisture for the eye area. So that is my skincare that I do. Then once a week, I use a face mask. And I use this one, which is the hyaluronic. This is the collagen night wrapping mask. I'm not going to use this tonight because I've already done my skincare, but it is a thick mask. If I show you on my hand, I'll put some on my hand rather than my face, and it's a peel-off mask. So as you can see, it kind of goes on quite thick. And you do get a little spatula with it. So you would just pop that on your face and just rub it on your face. Like so. And then you would just leave that to dry for around about 20 minutes if you're not using it overnight. If you're just using it as a daytime mask, just leave it until it dries. And then once it dries, that's the fun part. If you like a peel-off mask, once that dries, you just peel it off. It's as simple as that. So I'm just going to leave that on my hand to dry, and I will show you that you can peel it off. But I use that once a week. Thank you for the roses, Miss Sparkles. So that, in a nutshell, is the skincare that I use. But I do like to hydrate with water as well. And I'm going to show you my favourite product for water. So my favourite product for water is this hydrogen bottle. Now, I don't know what it's like in America for their water, but in the UK, tap water is full of crap, basically. It's not the cleanest, it's not the purest. They put fluoride in the water, which they say is good for your teeth, etc. No, it's not. Fluoride's not good for any part of the body, to be honest. Even in my toothpaste, I will not use a fluoride toothpaste. I will use a non-fluoride toothpaste. So I certainly don't want fluoride in my water, and I don't want the chemicals in my water. Hello, Louis. So I like to cleanse my water, but I also like to add hydrogen to my water as well. The hydrogen will take away any of the nasties that's in your tap water. So your tap water will not taste like tap water. It will actually taste like spring water. And it's in a glass bottle. I don't like anything that's in a plastic bottle, and most spring waters now are in plastic bottles. But you don't know how long that water has been in the plastic bottles. And this tiny, minute pieces of plastic get into your water, and you're consuming that water. So I would rather use filtered water. I usually have like one of these filter jugs. So take my tap water and then maybe filter it. And then I will put it into my hydrogen bottle. The hydrogen bottle, again, I've linked it below, has a USB charge to charge up the bottle to produce hydrogen. Hydrogen is a natural gas, which is this particular hydrogen type is already in the human body. And this type of hydrogen, which is good for the human body, we evaporate it, right? So when we're sweating, we're getting rid of it. And it's really, really good for hydrating the muscles and the ligaments, etc. in the body. So I add hydrogen to my bottle. So you will see, oh, I've got this dripping down my hand. There we are. So you will see it has a little button on the other side. This is the power button. This is what produces the hydrogen. So you're going to see, and this is the magic. If you watch closely, you will see the hydrogen coming up through the vents in the bottom of the bottle. And yeah, the water will mist, but that's just the hydrogen gas going into the water. It is not harmful for the human body whatsoever. But it is very nice to watch. So allow the hydrogen bottle just to keep adding the hydrogen. Once it's added the right amount of hydrogen, the blue light will go off and you are safe to drink your water. Water for the skin is essential. We can hydrate the skin with our skincare, which we've done tonight. And as you can see, it is really plump and hydrated. But you also need to hydrate the body from the inside as well, not just the outside. And drinking the water is going to hydrate the cells. Now, if you take a little bit of Celtic salt and put a little bit of Celtic salt underneath your tongue before drinking your hydrogen water, the Celtic salt granules melts under the tongue, gets into the saliva glands, which carries that throughout the body. Then when you drink your water, the salt particles draw that water into every cell of your body, including your skin. So drinking hydrogen water hydrates your body, but it also deeply hydrates the skin from the inside out, while your moisturizers and your skincare moisturizes your skin from the outside in. So you're killing two birds with one stone, as it were, which I just think is amazing. So I'm just waiting for this to go off to show you that it is drinkable. In the summer, this is fantastic because you can add ice in here as well. So, and you can just, add ice cubes. You can add fruit in here. You can add a squeeze of lemon to it if you wanted lemon water. You can add a bit of ginger for lemon and ginger. And you've got the hydrogen as well to moisturize your water. So there we go. So as you can see, it is, you might think, oh gosh, that water's dirty. It's not. It's just the hydrogen gas. And I'm going to prove it. And it is the best tasting water that you will ever have. So cheers, folks. Really nice. If you're using hydrogen water or you're drinking hydrogen water, be sure to drink it within 15 minutes. Hydrogen is a gas and it's going to evaporate very, very quickly. So it's not the type of water you can just leave sitting by your deck chair for hours on end with the ice cubes, etc. Always make sure you drink your hydrogen water within the 15 minutes to get maximum results from your hydrogen. Oh, thank you, Snowflakes. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a geek as far as skincare and hydration goes, I have to say. As you can see, it's starting to clear now because the gas has stopped, but it is the best tasting water. I can't take tap water and drink it straight from the tap. If you think of all the copper that's in the pipes, etc., in your water pipes, and all the stuff that they actually add to the water pipes, it's scary. It really is totally scary. I'm going to leave these on for a little bit, just so that they get time to hydrate into the skin. Hello. It is, yeah, oxygen to every part of your cell. The best thing that you can invest in is a hydrogen bottle. Honestly, it is. If you can oxygenate your cells, it is amazing. I am going to show you another product that I forgot to bring out. And I use this mostly in the mornings, but sometimes I use it at night. because if you want to produce more collagen and you want to get rid of double chins, the puffiness around your face, this beauty is fantastic. It is a face roller and it massages the face and it takes the lymphatic fluid that we store in our face. Now in the box, you obviously get your instructions and you get a little velvet pouch that you can keep your roller in, and then you actually get the roller itself. It's a double-balled roller. And since I've been using this, I've had less of a double chin. My jaw is more defined. And if you use it regularly, because you're massaging the skin, it's gonna help the skin to produce collagen as well. Massaging your face gets rid of the excess fluid that we store in our cheeks, under our eyes, on our jowls, and even on our neck and our décolletage. And we need to get rid of that fluid. And we have 2 lymphatic drains that are just behind the ear here. So we massage the face, and I'm going to show you how. And we take all of that fluid and we draw it up and then down the lymphatic drain. Hello everyone. Welcome in. Hello Mando Diang. Was it Diang? Thank you for the like, Gigi. So this one runs by batteries. So you would unscrew this to get put the batteries in and out. Twist the bottom and you will see that one of these balls rotates and the other one doesn't. It's just very small movement, but they actually vibrate. So both of these balls do vibrate. And once I've taken my eye patch off, I'm going to show you how you use this. But I sometimes use it both day and night, and sometimes I just use it in the morning. So after I've done all of my skincare, which I've done, I can do my neck. So I would take this, turn it on, and I'm going to start going down the lymphatic drain. Can you see how it clasps and holds the skin? And the vibration helps to get rid of all of that fluid. So there is a rule to gua sha, because this is basically a gua sha. You can get the crystal gua sha tools, but did you know if you use a crystal gua sha gliding tool or a crystal gua sha roller, crystals have tiny, tiny pores in it. And if you're putting your skincare on and then you're putting your oils on and you're using the tools, those products can get into the tiny, tiny pores of the crystals and bacteria can grow. Even if you clean your crystal regularly, there will be tiny, tiny pores that can grow bacteria in your crystal. So they always recommend using a metal tool or a metal roller or stainless steel roller or a stainless steel tool rather than a crystal one, because stainless steel is poreless, doesn't have any pores, and you can clean it far better, which means you're not putting bacteria onto your face. So that's something to bear in mind if you're doing gua sha. So again, down the drain, but then up everywhere else, because you want to pull up that fluid So you're just rolling it. Now only one ball actually rotates and the other one will actually rotate along with it as you're moving it. So I'm just taking it up the jawbone. I won't do the découpage because I did that this morning, but I'm just showing you the neck. And you can go over it as many times as you feel you want to. A lot of people think double chin is fat cells under here. It's not, it's fluid. And doing gua sha with a roller releases that fluid. And you'll have a more refined or defined chin and jowls and jawbone. So again, when you get to the lymphatic drain, you're going down the way. So you're rollering down the way. Why? Because you're getting all of that fluid down and out of the body. You don't want all of that fluid under the skin. We don't need it. Then we're going to go on to, I'm just chopping this little patch up. You always get one, don't you, that has a little, tries to slide away and the other one doesn't. But I do like these patches. They are really, really good. So then you're going to go up. Now I will add this to the list before I come off the live. So as you can see, as it's going up the jaw line, because it's got a space here, it's perfect for that jaw bone. Because you've got one going on the jawbone and the other one underneath it. And that's really going to snatch all of that oil, all of that fluid. And then what I do is go up and pour that fluid down the drain. Because you don't want it coming back in the chin. I'm going to do one side of my face compared to the other so that you can see the difference. I usually go maybe 4 or 5 times round the one area. I'm just going to go like that. Then I'm going to do from here up. So you're just getting all of those smile lines. Massaging the skin. As you can see, my skin will go a slight pink colour. That's bringing the blood to the surface of the skin, heats up the skin, and helps the skin to produce collagen. And then remember to take that fluid down. So you're going up, then down the lymphatic drain, like so. Thank you, Bernie, for the shares and the likes. So we're going up to the cheekbones. So this defines, really defines the facial muscles. Oh, going that way. Just changing my hands here. Can see how it just grabs all of that fluid and then just chucks it down the lymphatic drain. And this feels so relaxing on the skin. You don't have to press too hard into the skin. You're just rolling it along the skin and down the lymphatic drain. Can you see how it's kind of pink? So compared to that side and that side, because this is real time. And if you look at the laugh lines on that side compared to that side, It is crazy how this roller works. But let me see if I've got it on in my basket. Let me check the roller before I take my eye patches off. I can't remember if I put the roller in here. No, I didn't, so I'm going to pin it. There we go. So I've got the roller pinned along with everything else. Ooh. So I think it's been about 15 minutes for these eye patches. So I'm going to take this one off first anyway, because we're doing this side. But as you can see, look how hydrated that under eye is. And I just tap in any excess oil from the patch. And then you just discard the patches. But look how hydrated these eye patches leave your eyes. I absolutely love these ones and highly recommend them. So going back to the roller. So we're going up the cheek this time. And down. Every time, again, this is a product that every time I show it, it sells out. I think there's about a week ago or something, Miss Sparkles wanted it and she went into my showcase and it was gone. But at the minute it is in stock. I can't guarantee it's going to stay in stock after this live though, to be fair. Because once I demonstrate it live and people see the difference, they're like, yeah, I need that. So then you can even use it in that delicate eye area. Again, don't press too hard on that delicate eye area, just gently rolling it. And that's going to help drive in that moisturiser from the eye pads as well, eye patches. And then you're just going to take everything down that lymphatic drain. So just go up once with everything. Oh, you've got somebody wanting in. Oh, I thought we had somebody requesting to come in the box there. Hello, Ahmed. Welcome in. So we're just going up and down. And if you've got sinus issues or you've got hay fever, a lot of it's to do with the pollen getting stuck. You can help to alleviate that with your roller. You're simply just going to take your roller and you're just going to roll it away and up. Roll it away and up. Because we have a lot of fluid in here, and this is really going to help take all of that fluid away from the nose and get rid of it. So if you've got really bad hay fever, just take it and down the drain. Like so. And then you're going to go up. So this is good for the crow's feet. Now I'm going to take this other patch off so that you can see the difference between this side and this side. So let me just tap this excess fluid in here. Hello, Serenity. Thank you for the gifts, everyone. Hello, Natalie Marie. You've just missed Miss Sparkle. She's off to her bed. She's not feeling too great tonight. But welcome in, we're just talking about skincare. So we're just doing gua sha with my roller. So this side compared to this side. Can you see the difference in the smile lines? You've got the puffy fluid here, no fluid here. And all you're doing is rolling up the way and down the lymphatic drain, taking all of that, that's going to push up all of the fluid from the face and down into the lymphatic drain. You will have slight redness or pinkness. That's because you're warming up the skin, you're bringing the blood vessels to the surface of the skin, but that's good for the skin because it helps to produce collagen. And it even narrows, as you can see from this side to this side, it narrows the nose as well, which is why this is good for allergies. You're just rolling it away from the nose, up, down the lymphatic drain, and then you're going to go up. Now I tend to just follow my finger up, and you're going to see that this is going to lift. If you've got droopy eyes or you've got hooded eyes, this is going to help with hooded eyes because it's going to lift, it's going to relax the eye muscle, and it's going to lift the eye. It's going to give you a natural eye lift, and you're going to see in a minute. So I just take my time on this area, and you're just going to lift it up. I have linked it in the basket, but please beware, this goes quick. The last time I linked it in a basket, it went, and people were disappointed because they couldn't get it. Because every time I demonstrate it in real time, people see just how good this is. So then I go from the eye and up to the forehead. As you can you see that it brings, thank you for the heart, me. It brings the blood vessels to the surface of the skin, heats up the skin cells, and then that in turn helps to produce collagen. And then you're just going to take all of that and you're going to go down lymphatic drain. That releases all the fluid. Can you see the difference in this eye to this one? This eye is more lifted. So you're just taking it and you're going up, pushing that eye muscle up. And you will see it's going to give the eye a much better lift. Can you see how that eyebrow is more lifted than that? So it's really going to relax the eye muscle. It's great for improving hooded eyes, if you've got hooded eyes. Thank you for the popular vote, Gigi. So now that we've done this side, you can see no fluid, more defined jawbone, especially for the jowls. I've got a lot of jowly here, so we're going to do the other side. So we're just going to go up and down the lymphatic drain. Up. And down the lymphatic drain. And you will see the difference in this side as well. I know Miss Sparkles was like, I need to know what your secret is to younger looking skin and how you hydrate the skin. which is why I've decided to come on and show you. Oh, my battery's running a little bit low. So this runs with AA batteries, AA batteries, just the normal ones. I usually use the Eveready ones. And can you see the difference in that? Crazy, right? I definitely need to change my batteries on this. This is how much love this tool is. But even without batteries, you can still roller it. It still rollers without the battery. And again, if you're just going to lift that eye area up. Yep, definitely my battery needs change, but we can still keep going without the battery. But look at that. It is just the best tool. You can tell my battery's going because when it's not on my skin it's going, but as soon as I put a little bit of pressure on there, but it still works just fine. But I do use this day and night sometimes. And this is gonna massage the face. It's gonna really give that eye an eye lift. All of these products are in my showcase, but I have also linked them below. All the products that I've used on my skin tonight, they are all in my showcase. The only one I don't have in the showcase because it's out of stock is the Give Me Eye Cream. It is out of stock, folks. But do watch my basket because it will come in stock. But look how lifted it makes your face. I'm going to do my cheek area. And again, remember to go down the lymphatic drain as well. Definitely need new batteries for this. But you can, even if you've run out of batteries, don't worry about it. Because you can. Turned up the vibration a little bit. There we go. This is so relaxing as well. If you've had a stressful day and you've done your skincare at night and then you do this, this is just super relaxing. So you're always going up on the face and the jaw and down this lymphatic drain, taking the facial fluid that you do not need and helping it to get it flushed away. And that is how I get younger looking skin just by using, let me just take this off, just by using the products. But look at the defined jawbone, and compared to the laughter lines that the plumpness, the jawbones are more defined. There is less fine lines and wrinkles. There we go. Let me just do my hair. And then your skin is really ready for, you've super hydrated and moisturized your skin for bedtime. But I'm 60 years young, folks. And the skincare that I've just shown you, and the things that the routine that I've just shown you, I do this routine day and night. And that is my secret to younger looking skin. It's one of the most common questions that I get asked, especially when somebody says, oh, do you mind telling me how old you are? And it's a shock on their face when I say to them, yeah, I'm 60 years young. And they're like, no, you can't be 60. Yep. I turned 60 in January. So that is the secret to younger looking skin. Does anyone have any questions that have been watching this? Now, earlier on, you saw me using the nighttime collagen mask that you can use on the face, which is this one here. And I put some on my hand just to show you. So in the morning, you would leave it on your skin at night, but say we've left this, and I've put some on my hand here. You would just take it and you just peel it off. It literally, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that, but it literally peels off. Obviously, it's not meant for your hands, but you can still peel it off your hands. There we go. Look at that. So you just get a hold of it, and it will just literally peel off, leaving your skin super hydrated and soft. I think I've still got some on here. And that is the face mask. But do be warned, when you do use this face mask, comes with a spatula. So you would just put some on your spatula, you would apply it to your skin, let it dry. As it's drying, you can feel your face tighten. So it's like a typical mask, a firming mask. You kind of can't talk when you've got it on. So it dries clear. One of my friends actually said, it's like going to bed with a condom on your head. Because that's what your skin looks like. With it, because it just dries shiny and clear, but it really pushes the collagen into your skin as you sleep, and then in the morning you would just take it and peel it off. So you would take the mask and just peel it once it's dry, and it just peels off. Little flakes of it just peels off. And it just leaves a nice sheen to your skin. And that's how I get my glass skin. I use this at night once a week. And again, I've linked it down there, but just once a week, I would use this to hydrate my skin even deeper. So just to basically give it a good pamper. Oh, that's okay, Gigi. I think we've actually reached our target. I honestly think we've actually reached our target tonight, which is fantastic. Thank you for the popular votes, everyone. Thank you so, so much. But I do think we have reached our target. Let's just have a look at our rose target. Let's see if it'll show us what roses we've got. Because we were aiming for, let me see if I can get where's my gifts? How many roses did we get? Let's have a look. Yeah, we have. We certainly have got the 40 roses. Well, we've got 40 roses. I think we're only... Is it 40 we needed? No, we needed 60, so we're still 20 roses short of our target, but I know that we will get those 20. We will get 20 roses, no problem whatsoever. Does anyone have any questions that they want to ask about the skincare that we've used tonight? Oh, thank you, Gigi. Yeah, 42. Yeah. I think we had, the last I saw, we had 9 out of 1,000 that we were supposed to get. I think we had 9,000, oh sorry, 937, 940. Yeah, so we had 937. So I think that left 63 to get tonight to reach that 1,000 over 5 lives. So we've got 42, which is fantastic. Absolutely amazing. So what does what's everybody's favorite product out of what we've done? Oh my goodness, Gigi. Hello, Carol Kerry. Gigi, you're amazing, hun. You didn't have to gift roses, honestly, but thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. Yay, Gigi has sent all of these beautiful roses. Thank you. I absolutely love you guys, honestly. Hello, Paula Hillman. Thanks to you guys, we have pretty much smashed our roses. TikTok challenged us to get 1,000 roses over a 5-day live marathon, and it has been a 5-day marathon. Gigi has been with us every step of the way of that marathon, helping with the roses. Hello, Tracy. Thank you for the follow. And you know what? It didn't matter during those 5 days if somebody could donate 1 rose or 2 roses or 10 roses, because every single rose, absolutely every single rose counted towards that 1,000 rose challenge. And we were, oh my goodness, we were on lives for 4 or 5 hours a night. And poor Miss Sparkles was up till like 4, 5, 6 in the morning, along with our Gigi as well. But you know what? It wasn't a chore. It was actually so enjoyable to do. It really was. Hello, Tracy. Welcome in. Oh, let's... But yeah, we had lots of fun. So if anyone wants to come up and chat about the skincare or ask questions about the skincare that we used, please do. Hi, Tracy. Oh, we have Tracy that's very shy, obviously. Gigi, what did you think of the skincare? I absolutely love it. When you actually find a really good skincare that you know absolutely works 100%, you can't beat it. Oh, thank you, Gigi. But do you know what? I'm going to take a drink of my hydrogen water. It is the best skincare, and the amount of compliments that I get now, especially if I've not seen friends for a long time, and they're like, oh my gosh, what have you done to your skin? And I can even after doing the roller, I can even spot the difference in my skincare. Now, for anyone that is just joining in, this is my hydrogen bottle. When you charge it, it comes with a charging cable. So when the hydrogen actually runs out of battery, you simply take a charging cable. It's got a little flap here, and you just basically plug the charging cable in, and you'll see the light goes red. And when it goes red, that tells you it's charging. So you can leave this on charge overnight if it's running out of battery, and it will charge up the hydrogen unit at the bottom. And then once you've charged it, to get your hydrogen in the bottle, you would just press this little button here, and you will see that the hydrogen raises. I'm not going to leave it on though, because I've already got hydrogen in the bottle, but you will see that it fills up with the hydrogen. But if you've not done this, simply put your water into the bottle, put the lid on, but don't screw the lid too tight. Remember, hydrogen is a natural gas, but it's safe for the body because it oxygenates every cell in the body, and that is good for the body. If you put a little bit of Celtic salt under your tongue and you allow the Celtic sea salt to melt under the tongue, it gets into the saliva glands. The saliva glands will then take that salt and distribute it around your body. Then when you take your hydrogen water, The Celtic salt is going to push that hydrogenated water into every cell of your body. That means that every cell of your body is going to be oxygenated. It's going to give your body more oxygen just by using a hydrogen water bottle. What does the water taste like? Spring water is the best way I can describe the taste. I put tap water in this. I pop the hydrogen in it, kills all the bugs and all the nasties in your tap water, fills the water with hydrogen, and then when you're drinking the hydrogen, you are literally hydrating every cell in your body. I wouldn't be without my hydrogen bottle now, especially now that we're coming into summer, right? We've got the hot weather. Here in Scotland, we've had sunshine for about 2 or 3 weeks. It's been crazy. 2 or 3 weeks solid, we have had sunshine. And we've had, it's almost like a heat wave here. It's been crazy hot spring, which is not normal for Scotland. Scotland usually, it's summertime, we get the hottest of weather. So I am so glad I've got my hydrogen bottle, but you can imagine putting your hydrogen water in this, squeeze a bit of lemon and maybe a little bit of ginger into your water, and you're going to have the lemon to detox the body, and you're going to have the ginger, which is good at burning fat, and then you've got the hydrogen water itself, which is going to push all the oxygen around your body, and it's going to oxygenate your skin as well. It's going to hydrate, plump and tone and oxygenate your skin. Skincare on the outside is fab, especially the skincare that I've shared during this live tonight. But add water and the hydrogenated water, that's the one I was looking for. Comes in a box like this. So hydrogen rich water bottle. That's the box that it comes in. And you do get it with the charger. Well, with the charging cable. And you just pop it into a USB plug or a USB port that you've got. Charge it up. Once the blue light goes off, it's ready to drink. Drink your water within 15 minutes because hydrogen is a natural gas and it will evaporate very, very quickly. So you want to get it the most hydrogen into your body to maximize the hydrogen in the cells. Oh, thank you everyone. So does anyone have any questions about what they've seen tonight? Grab me while I'm live to ask any questions that you've got, whether it's on the skincare, whether it's on the roller, whether it's on the eye patches that I used, or the hyaluronic serum. But if you've got any questions on skincare, I'm a bit of a skincare geek. So I tend to, and before I put it on my body or on my face or on any other part of my body for skincare, I like to look into it. What's in it? Is it natural? Is it Korean skincare? If it's not, I won't use it. And if it doesn't work, it's not in my showcase. This one, the oil cleanser. You don't need to just use it for makeup. removing. You can do a double cleanse. A lot of people like to double cleanse, and they do suggest it's better for the skin if you do double cleanse, because when we're out and about, there are tiny minute particles called free radicals, as well as dust particles that can get into the skin. Also, using an oil-based cleanser, this will help to pull out anything that's clogged in the pores as well. That's why it's called Pore Control Cleansing Oil. So even though it's an oil, if you've got acne-prone skin, this will draw out the acne. You know, all not the acne itself, but it'll draw out all the bacteria that causes acne. Free radicals, dust particles, and every pollution in the air, that can get through our top layer of skin into the dermal layer, which is the underneath layer. Now, the dermal layer is, if you put it under a microscope, is like looking at a honeycomb. It's full of little pores. And in those little pores is usually where our collagen, hyaluronic, elastin and everything is stored to plump and tone. It's basically the pillars of the skin. But from time to time, we get those free radicals, the dust particles, the dirt particles, we get pollution in our skin. That gets into the dermal layer and fills up those little pores. And if they're left, it starts to grow bacteria. But you don't see the bacteria until it breaks to the surface of the skin and it appears as acne or spots. So acne or spots is actually bacteria under the skin that hasn't been able to get out through proper cleansing. So double cleansing your skin is going to help clear all of that bacteria out of your dermal layer, because this and the clay mask, clay cleanser, gets deep down into those pores, draws it out. So this will draw out any bacteria in your claws, in your pores, making sure that your pores are squeaky clean, as well as removing makeup. So even if you've not got makeup, but you've got really excess oily skin, put this on your skin. You might think, oh, oil on oily skin, that doesn't sound right? But this is a different type of oil. And it will just, especially if you've got big pores, if you notice in your skin that you've got larger pores, especially on our nose, chances are it's because there's bacteria under the skin and it's stretching those pores out a little bit. If you do a double cleanse, it's going to prevent that, because it's going to draw out all the pollution in the skin. And then your pores start to shrink again. Before I started using really good skincare, I had huge pores. Honestly, my nose looked like a mouse, a piece of mouse's cheese. You know, the cheese with the big holes that you see in the cartoon? Yeah, that was my nose. And parts of my face as well. And I used to get a lot of acne. Now my skin is a lot clearer, and it's skincare. So you can start with your oil cleanser in the kit, go onto your clay. Anything that this has missed, this is gonna pick up, which is why it's always advisable to do a double cleanse rather than a single cleanse. This also brightens the skin. Because it's a clay cleanser, it will brighten the skin. So it makes your skin a lot more clearer and brighter as well. Your skin's not so dull. Then you would use your niacinamide serum, which I don't have because I use mine. Because the niacinamide serum comes in a smaller bottle and you go through it quite quick. That's where I prefer, for my age, I actually prefer the hyaluronic serums. And then once you've done, but what you do first is you do your double cleanse, use your toner, because again, your toner is gonna give you a good canvas for your skin as well. It's gonna balance the pH levels in your skin, etc. After your toner, you put your serums on, whether it's a niacinamide or whether it's the hyaluronic ones. Once you've put your serums on, you go on to the moisturiser. And that's my routine. Double cleanse, toner, serums, moisturiser. And then of course your eye creams as well. Whatever eye cream you want to put on. And if you've got extra dry eyes, you can sit for 15 minutes with a glass of wine or a glass of water, whatever, and use moisturising eye patches just to add that little bit of moisture and puffiness, plumps up the eye area, gets rid of those bags and dark circles in the eye as well. Thank you for the share. Yeah, you don't have to use makeup to use the oil cleanser. You can double cleanse. Like when I get up in the morning, I still double cleanse with the oil. Just to make sure that I'm getting rid of, because if you think about it, we lose a layer of skin when we go to our beds. Have you ever wondered where the dust comes from on your bedside cabinets or on your wardrobes or whatever? And you think, where did all that dust come from? That dust is all your dead skin particles. We lose a layer of skin. And when we lose the layer of skin in tiny, minute flakes, the dust gets everywhere. So, yeah, when you're dusting your bedside tables or your vanity tables, etc., and you're thinking, oh, I don't know where that dust has come from, you're probably dusting away all your dead skin cells. And many people don't know that you actually lose a layer of skin at night. So you lose your top layer of skin and it reveals your your new skin underneath. So you don't want any dead skin sort of lying on the surface of your face when you get up in the morning either. So if you're double cleansing, your oil cleanser is going to take away any debris like dead skin cells, that because we sleep on the pillow, right? If you're sleeping on the pillow and you're losing a layer of skin, chances are you're mushing that dead skin into your pores. So yeah, you don't have to wear makeup to use the cleanser. I always use the oil cleanser in the morning and at night. That's just my preference, just to make sure that I am getting rid of the dead skin cells that I drop at night. And then I go in with my clay cleanser. And then of course you go in with your toner, your serum, and then your moisturiser. But this whole kit, I use this twice a day. I use the skincare twice a day, and that whole kit has already lasted me 9 months. And it will probably last me another maybe 2 months before I have to go and order another set. And then that other set will last me another year. So for me, money-wise, for a complete skincare set for £25 for a year, no contest. As I said, when I was working with the MLM companies, I could easily, in 1 month, spend £250 on skincare. that did absolutely nothing for my skin. And it's only when I started using the Anua skincare set and the hyaluronic acid or the hyaluronic serums that my skin improved massively. And then massaging it with a roller and doing gua sha meant that I was getting rid of all the fluid that builds up in our face as well, because the fluid shouldn't be there. It just builds up over time, and we just do the gua sha, roller it, always go up and down the drain. Even when you're doing the neck, up here and down the drain. So does anyone else have any questions that they want to ask? Or are we all good for the night? Thank you to everyone who sent the gifts, the roses. Thank you, Gigi, for all the likes and the shares and the roses. And everyone else that has gifted tonight. But if anyone has any questions before we end tonight's live, it is a shorter live tonight. Hello, user. I love, do you know what? One thing that everybody says, Gigi, is my cheekbones are like, your cheekbones are like so defined. And again, it's a combination of good skincare and massage. Now, I am going to do a schedule for this week, for the rest of this week, because it is slightly changed for my lives. I won't have any lives tomorrow. Tuesday is my day off. Well, Monday and Tuesday is usually my day off live, but I have been doing the roses challenge to try and get up to 1,000 roses in 5 days. So I have worked sort of 6 out of 7 days lives, which is quite a marathon to do, but I've enjoyed every minute of it, sharing my lives with all of you lot. And I've made some wonderful friends like Gigi and of course Miss Sparkles along the way. And I can't thank everyone who has supported us, all my mods. So what have I got coming up? Every day I've got card of the day for all of my followers as usual. For my subscribers, I also have the daily angel guidance that only subscribers can see. Over and above that, Wednesday night we are doing a guided meditation night. So come along from 9:45 p.m. on Wednesday. I'm hoping to start the meditation round about 10:15. I will be live from round about 9:45, well, between 9:45 and 10. If we can get the meditation started for, say, 10:15, 10:30 UK time. The guided meditation this week is Come and Meet Your Spirit Guide. So I will be guiding you into a deep meditation where, if you don't know or you've never met your spirit guide, come along on Wednesday for a chance to meet your spirit guide during the guided meditation. So that is this Wednesday, which is the 14th of May. Thursday, it's subscriber only evening, folks. Oh, Gigi's so excited for that one. I knew you would be. Thursday is subscriber only. So on Thursday, I will be treating all of my subscribers to some Reiki distant healing. So on Thursday, if you're a subscriber, come join me live here on TikTok. Grab a seat, lie in a cozy bed or a cushion or wherever you want to get comfortable, while I grab my Reiki bear and show you how I do distant Reiki and send distant Reiki to all of my subscribers on the live. After we've done the distant healing session, anyone that wants to join me in the box or the comments and discuss how they felt or what they felt during the Reiki healing session can do so. Please note though, if you're not a subscriber, you will still be able to watch the live, but you won't be able to comment or to come in the boxes. Only the subscribers can get onto the live and into the boxes on Thursday. But non-subscribers can watch, they just can't participate as in comments or boxes. So that is on Thursday, the 15th of May. Friday, the 16th of May, I'm back doing card readings. Gift card readings for everyone. And even our subscribers can come along to that and get a card reading if they so choose. It is a $1.99 coin gift for a 1 card, $2.99 coin gift for a 2 card. And it is a 50 coin for the questions and answers. So that is on Friday. Saturday, it's all about the music. Music, music, music. Come along while I share some of my favourite songs with you. I know Gigi was there tapping away last Saturday along with Miss Sparkles, and Wayne was there. I think there was Gems was there. There was a load of people come in, and we had a wonderful, wonderful night of music. If you enjoy karaoke and you love singing, come and join me. We welcome singers and musicians into the box to share their music with us all. So Saturday is all about sharing that music and our love of music as well. Sunday is subscriber only live readings. So again, if you're not a subscriber, you can watch and listen to the readings, but you won't be able to take part in the readings or receive a reading. So every Sunday, my subscribers will actually get 3 card reading free every time they join me on a Sunday. If they so choose, they can come in the box and chat or answer their cards if they so choose, or they can comment with their cards, etc. So it's just a night that subscribers can feel a little bit special in getting their very own private reading session with me with 3 card readings each for free. And that's part of being the subscriber. Oh, I've to also, there's a little message comes up now from TikTok. If you are one of my fans or you're in my heart team, remember to click on your heart and get your claims. Grab your little points in there. A lot of people, including me, forget that when I go on to somebody's live that I've joined their team, and I keep forgetting to hit their Heart Me box. So you just simply go to the top where the Heart Me, so if you've gifted a Heart Me, remember to click that Heart Me and grab your claims in there. We have got 57 members in the Heart Me. 57 have joined the Lady M's team. That is amazing to have 57 in my team. So thank you everyone for joining my team and getting all those Heart Me's. So the only nights this week that I will be off will be Monday and Tuesday next week. But I am live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The Thursday and the Sunday are subscriber only, and the rest of the lives are for anyone that wishes to join me live. So if nobody has any questions about the skincare, thank you all for joining me. It has been a lovely live, and I look forward to seeing you all live on Wednesday evening when I will be doing Come and Meet Your Spirit Guide meditation. So till then, love and bright blessings to every single one of you, especially our Gigi, because Gigi joins me every single live, and she just sits in the wee corner there with a glass of wine or whatever and just joins the whole live. Gigi, we absolutely adore you, honestly. We really do. She is the best. Let me have a look. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just going to try something here. Let me have a look. Oh, it has. Oh, Gigi. Yep, we've got Gigi. Let's see if this will work. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just going to see if this works. I think that's it done. Alrighty. A little gift for our Gigi, just as a wee thank you. So Gigi, welcome to subscribers. I will do, absolutely. I'll drop Miss Sparkles a little note to say, but we couldn't have our sub-only healing session without our Gigi. And it's just my way of saying a huge thank you, Gigi, for absolutely all the support that you have given us. I did see you popping in, but I knew you couldn't reply. But we wanted you to take, I know how much Miss Sparkles wanted you to be a sub, and do you know what, a subscriber, but do you know what, we all love you, girl. You're the one and only one that really joins us every single live without fail, and we absolutely adore you. So this is our gift to you, from me and all of our mods here, welcome to our subscriber team. We can't thank you enough for all of your support that you've given us. So we just wanted to gift you a month's subscription on us. I will drop Miss Sparkles a little, and I'll drop the mods a little message as well, just to let them know that we have our GG in subscribers. So if you go into the subscriber section, or if you go onto my profile, you'll actually get my angel cards of the angel messages of the day, now that you're officially a subscriber. So do check them out, and you can use the stickers. You can go find the stickers as well and start playing around with the stickers. So a warm welcome to Gigi for, yay, she's found the stickers. I knew she'd find the stickers. She's like, yay. Oh, bless. Gigi's in her glory. She's like, yeah, I'm going to strut my stickers. I'm going to strut my stickers. I love it. Oh, wow. So do explore all of the subscriber bits and pieces, etc. You so deserve it, because you give us so much support during our lives. Not just on our lives, but on my posts as well. And you support our Facebook group as well. So it's just our way of saying we love you, Gigi, and part of the team. Oh, you're more than welcome. Well deserved, honestly. So on that happy note, I wanted to end this live with a bang. And I knew that Miss Sparkles is resting. She's not very well. But I'm going to drop her a little message to let her know that I've gifted you the subscriber on behalf of myself and all of the mods here. I don't know if you've seen my post earlier on, but you did, because you commented on it. But I mean, one of my mods, well, our Miss Sparkles and Lucy conspired together, and our Miss Sparkles purchased this for me, which is absolutely beautiful. And the card that she gave me was absolutely out of this world. I mean, to have a personal note on a beautiful card, and with the words "just for you" on the envelope, that will be sitting next to my. So I know how, you know, when you get friends that actually love you so much and support you so much and think of you in so much that they actually want to send you a gift or give you a gift. It does. It puts a smile on your face. It uplifts you. It makes you feel good. And I always believe that if you give, you get back threefold. So to send you that subscription, I know, and Miss Sparkles knew how much being a subscriber would mean to you. And that's why I know poor Miss Sparkles not feeling well, but she's got a big heart. She sent me that beautiful picture with a card. And that's what I love about our community. We're just so thoughtful, so kind, so sharing and giving. So I was delighted to be able to do that for you on behalf of our mods. The beautiful dandelion. Yeah, I'm gonna work out where to put it in my spiritual room. I actually have, do I have the other one? I actually have another print of Lucy's. Lucy does so many beautiful prints, folks. Do give her a like if you like beautiful prints like the dandelion. But this was the other one that Lucy, I actually bought this from Lucy a while back. Which I just think you can put it in any, you could have it whichever way you wanted. But I just thought how beautiful those feathers are. She actually uses real feathers, and she uses a Canotype photography system to actually photograph the feathers in that unique, beautiful way, just like she did. To think that that came from a real dandelion blows my mind. Her prints are just absolutely amazing. So do check out at Lucy Yates. She is amazing. Yeah, definitely. Are you following Lucy, Gigi? I think you are. Check out at Lucy Yates. I don't know if I'll be able to tag her. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can comment. Can I do comments on this? Let me see if I can actually do a comment on here. Yeah, I can. Let me do a comment. Let me tag her. Oh, there she is, at Lucy Yates. So I've tagged her in the comments. Oh, you added her today. Fantastic. Yeah, definitely go check out her post, because she does show you, I think she shows you the process on one of her posts. But if you can't find one, drop her a wee message and saying, can you do a video for me to show me the process of how you get a dandelion or a feather to have that beautiful blue background and actually capture all the detail. I mean, the sunflower one, when you actually look, and you can put these in frames if you want to as well, but look at the detail on that sunflower. All the little seeds and stuff inside the actual sunflower. I remember actually watching her pack this, because if she gets an order, she packs the orders on her post. And I remember when she actually showed this on her showcase or on her videos, and I thought, do you know what? I want that dandelion. And the other day I saw her packing the dandelion, and I'm like, oh no, there goes my dandelion. I haven't got my dandelion. Somebody's bought my dandelion. And then, of course, 2 days later, it ended up on my doorstep, thanks to our beautiful Miss Sparkles and Lucy, who collaborated in secret behind my back, little devils, and sent me that. Hello, Steffi. I know, right? Hi, Steph. You've just missed our skincare, but I am going to share it. I'm going to share all the products that we used are in the little basket below. Miss Sparkles is away to her bed early tonight because she's not feeling very well, bless her. Oh my goodness me. Thank you, Steffi. We have 2 subscribers today. We've got Gigi and Steffi. Welcome to our subscribers, Steffi. Chloe, not tonight. We're not. I know, right, Gigi? That means Steffi can play with the stickers now. Gigi just joined us tonight as well, Steph. So that's 2 new subscribers we've got. So I was just saying to Gigi, Steph, that on Thursday for our subscriber only live, if you're not a subscriber, you can still watch the live, but only subscribers can actually take part in the there she goes with the stickers. But only subscribers can actually join in the live. So this Thursday we are having our subscriber only live where I will be sending Reiki healing to all of our lovely subscribers. And then after the healing session, we will have a chat. So our subs can actually have a night off subbing because they will be chilling out with me with some Reiki healing on Thursday just for them. And then we can have a chat afterwards. Bring some chocolate along, ladies, because you'll need it for your Reiki healing. Because you have to have chocolate after a Reiki session to balance the blood levels or the blood sugars. And it's calorie free, so don't worry if you're on a diet or a health eating plan. When you have chocolate after Reiki, it's calorie free. So it's guilt-free chocolate after the Reiki session, and that's on Thursday. Oh, well, you joined at the perfect time then, Steph, because we're having the subscriber only healing night on Thursday. We are now 8 subscribers strong. That is crazy. So 8 beautiful subscribers will be getting Reiki healing on Thursday night. Sunday night is going to be subscriber only readings. So all the subscribers who join me on Sunday get a 3-card reading absolutely free. Oh, thank you, Steph, for the roses. I think, let me check my roses goal. I think we may have hit our roses goal this week. Let me see if I can find my roses. I'm sure we've actually hit our 1,000 roses. Let me have a look. Will it show me the roses? Oh, wait a minute. It keeps on moving away from the roses. We want the roses, not the targets. Where's our roses? This goes so quickly. There we are. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Where's the roses? Oh my goodness me. There it is. Let's have a look at our rose target. Yep, we've got 64 out of 1,000 roses, which is fantastic. That is amazing. And we needed exactly 64 roses, I think, to complete the 1,000. So hopefully I should get a notification from TikTok to say we've hit the roses. Hello, P-Head. Welcome in. You just caught me before we were going. We've been doing 6 days live to try and get 1,000 roses in 5 days. And it's been hard going because we've received literally hundreds of roses, but TikTok would only limit you to like 240 roses per day for the 5 days, which is annoying because everybody was gifting roses and we were like, we need like 240 roses every single day. But I think we have just got there. I think we needed 64 to get the 1,000 roses tonight, and I think we have just done that. And it's all thanks to all of my wonderful followers. You are truly amazing. Steph, I'm only as amazing as my followers and my mods. I truly am. Without all of you folks, I couldn't do what I do. So I just want to say a huge thank you to absolutely everyone here for everything that they've done to support. We've smashed our roses goal because all of my subscribers and all of my followers and my mods always gift the roses. So thank you so much for every single rose. It didn't matter whether you sent 1 rose or 2 roses or 10 roses, etc. Every single rose went to that 1,000 rose count. And I just think, do you know what? We have such a lovely community here. Everybody has messaged me and said how they love the peace, the positivity, and the love in this room. And you know what? I couldn't agree more with them all. I really couldn't. So I just want to say a personal thank you to everyone. Oh, Steph. But you know what? I wouldn't be anywhere near where I am just now without all of you lovely people. Oh, good night, Gigi. Hello, Kate Gillaby. And thank you, Gigi, for being one of our subscribers. We have got 2 new subscribers tonight. I am so excited. So a warm welcome to our subs, to our Gigi and our lovely Steph, who get to play with all of those wonderful stickers. So on that note, I'm going to head off and join my other half. As I said, Monday and Tuesday nights usually my night off lives, but we were pushing for those last 64 roses, and we have now absolutely smashed those 64 roses. So thank you everyone who has helped us to reach that goal. I'm going to be checking the goal page after this live just to make sure that we have got those all those 30 or 1,000 roses, should I say. Absolutely, Steph. What would you like to ask? Steph, do you want to come in the box? If it's easier to come in the box. Oh, we just did that because I've just hydrogen water is this. It's a little water bottle. And all hydrogen water is hydrogen, this type of hydrogen that this bottle produces is the same hydrogen or type of hydrogen that we all already have in our bodies. We need hydrogen in our bodies to push oxygen into our cells, to make sure that every cell in our body has got oxygen in it, right? I know we breathe in oxygen, but a lot of us will only shallow breathe to here, as you know already from our meditation nights. When we, as we get older and stuff, just like collagen, etc., because hydrogen is a gas and that's gases in the body as well, it depletes very, very quickly. So they did a lot of research and they were able to produce a bottle like this water bottle that actually generates hydrogen. And it's the same hydrogen that is in our body. I've only got a little bit of my water left in this because I've been drinking it throughout the live, but you'll still be able to see the effect. So basically what this does is you press the button and you'll see the hydrogen gas coming into the water. And if this bottle was full, I would just leave that till the blue light goes off. But because it's only got a little bit, I'm just going to turn it off. It's already been hydrogenated. So it has an on-off switch. It is USB charged. It's got a little charging button, charging port here. And it's got the charging cable. So this is a charging cable that goes with it and just plops into there. You'll know it's charging because it's got the red light. So it has a little, I don't know if you can see, but it has a little red light in there. That will tell you that your hydrogen bottle is charging. Once it's charged, you just take I'm just going to leave it on charge overnight because it does need charged up. But once it's charged, you just pop that in there. When you're popping the lid on, what this also does as well, if you're like me and you don't like the taste of tap water, and that's probably because there's crap in our water, let's just face it, right? Council water just does not taste nice, right? They put a lot of chemicals and crap in there. Hydrogen is great at killing all of that, right? So it will actually clear your water as well. So if you don't like the taste of tap water and you don't like the crap that's in the tap water and you prefer like spring water, I like spring water, but the trouble with spring water is it's kept in plastic bottles. You don't know how long that water has been sitting in the plastic bottles. And they did a study once and they found that tiny minute particles of plastic got into the water because the water's obviously just been sitting in those water bottles for so long. And then you're drinking the spring water and you're consuming parts of plastic that the body just can't get rid of. And studies have thought that it may have been a lead role in things like cancer. They can't prove that yet, but pretty much, I mean, we shouldn't be consuming plastic. So that gave me a lot of thought, and I did do a lot of looking into the benefits of hydrogen water. And it's a glass bottle. So it is a glass bottle. You would fill it up with water. When you're screwing the lid on, don't screw it too tight. Hydrogen is a gas and you don't want the gas to sort of be airtight so that it's going to explode the bottle. So when I'm putting the water on, when I'm putting the lid on, sorry, I'm just lightly screwing it till it shuts and no more. and then I just got a little button here. Press the button. Your hydrogen will start filling with the water. Once it's got to the right level of hydrogen, the light comes off. Oh, Steffi's coming in the box.
Hiya.
Hiya.
You okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I just wondered what the difference was. Because I keep
Yeah,
seeing
the
it
difference.
everywhere.
Yeah, the difference with ordinary water, tap water's got a lot of chemicals and crap in it.
Mm,
When you think about the pipes going into our homes,
yeah.
you know, that water's flushed through the pipes, and a lot of them are like copper or iron pipes, etc. So you're going to get particles of that in your water. They also put fluoride in our water as well, which isn't that great. And it's why when you drink tap water, it has that awful taste to it. I hate drinking tap water on its own. Ordinary water is just water with nothing in it, really. When we actually add the hydrogen to it, we're actually adding oxygen to the water. We've got that same hydrogen in our bodies. So if we're drinking hydrogenated water, we're pushing oxygen into every cell of our body. That's good for muscle, it's good for the blood, it's good for the cartilages, but not just that, it's good for skincare as well, because it's going to hydrate the skin cells. That's the only difference.
I always notice when I drink a lot of water, my skin, so it's really good.
Yeah. Well, hydrogen water's the only difference between normal water and hydrogen. Hydrogen oxygenates your body more, so it adds more. It pretty much adds more oxygen to the cells of the body, and that oxygen gets pushed into the cells of the body. So you would probably have like double the hydration
That's good.
that you would, yeah, that you would with normal tap water, or even I mean even your I just kind of went off spring water because of the plastic bottles.
Yeah, well, when you said that, I thought, yeah, she's right. We don't know how long it's been sitting there.
Yeah. They actually did, I don't know if it was like a special scan that they did on somebody's body that, and it was somebody that was like, they obviously picked somebody that does drink a lot of water bottled water with the plastic. And when they actually looked at all the minute cells in the body, they actually did see tiny, tiny particles of plastic.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh.
That's scary, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And that really put me off buying anything in or any liquids in plastic bottles. I'm like, no. That's why when they make the hydrogen water, they made it glass. And it comes in a well padded box. The box tells you everything about the hydrogen. SPE and PEM technology. What else has it got on the box? It's good for the heartbeat gift. It will increase vitality as well, so it'll energize you. Portable and convenient, and it is benefit for healthy heart as well. So it's good for the heart.
Yeah, that's good.
Just because it hydrates the body a little bit. but you do get the bottle in there, and you get the charging cable, which you can just put into a USB plug to charge it. And do you know what? I was thinking this is going to come in handy in the summer, because what I'm going to do is make my hydrogen water, and I'm going to put some ice cubes in there, maybe a wee splash of lemon and ginger, because the lemon will also help to detox the body, and the ginger will actually get rid of excess fat cells.
Really?
Yeah. If you're wanting to lose like a lot of belly fat and stuff, ginger and lemon combined detoxes and helps burn belly fat.
I need to do that.
Yeah. I used to get fresh ginger, and I used to peel the ginger, and I chopped the ginger up into little cubes and popped it into a pot of water, and then I would squeeze a whole lemon and the peels. I would just put the lemon and the peels into a pot of water, and I would simmer the pot for maybe so I'll bring it to the boil and let it simmer for about 5 minutes, and then take the ginger and the lemon out, and I would drink the water. So I'm thinking, do you know what? I could do the same thing, boil the water, which is going to kill germs and bacteria anyway when you're boiling the water. It's going to add the ginger, it's going to add the lemon, and then once it's cooled, I can put it in my hydrogen bottle, pop it on, and I could have hydrogenated lemon and ginger water.
Yeah, that's a good idea, that is.
Yeah. And drinking hydrogen water first thing in the morning flushes out the system as well. So it flushes out all those toxins, as well as hydrating the body. So more and more people are actually turning to hydrogenated water than normal water, especially when they find out about the plastics. I have never, once I learned that, I thought I am never going to buy another plastic bottle of water. I'll stick to my hydrogen, I think.
Yeah.
Hello, Gemma. Welcome in. Miss Sparkles was in earlier, but she's not feeling well. She's away to her bed.
Oh, bless her.
She's had a really tough week with her thing. But do you know what? She's joined us on our 5-day marathon to collect all the roses.
Oh.
I'm just slightly annoyed that TikTok restricted it to 240 roses a day. Because was it yesterday? Yesterday we got 3,000 roses in one live.
But only 240 goes to the...
Yep.
They're sneaky, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. It's almost like, yeah, you will make you do those 5 lives and work those 5 lives
Yeah.
to get 1,000 roses, and you think, oh, that's easy, especially with our followers and stuff, because we've got so many supportive followers on our lives, and you think, oh, that's easy, we'll do that, no problem. And then, yeah, we'd already started the 5-day challenge without realizing they put the challenge poster up 2 or 3 days before the challenge was due to start. So we had started the challenge, but the 5-day challenge didn't start till the 9th. And I'm like, what? So we'd done like 5 days,
Days without it. Yeah.
and two of those 5 days hadn't even counted because the challenge hadn't started. And I'm like, But I'm hoping that the 64 roses that we've got today, that should do it, because I checked the the rows total before I come the live, and we had 936. So that meant we needed no 937. So that meant we needed 63 roses, and I think tonight we've got 64. So
Yeah, I topped up. I recharged, but it's not come onto my account.
oh, that's a bit odd.
Yeah, so I don't even know who to speak to.
Unless it's a delay.
It could be, but
But did you recharge or exchange?
no recharged.
Because there's a difference between recharge and exchanging.
No, I definitely recharged because it's on my statement, my bank statement,
Yeah.
and it
If
hasn't come
I
through.
would check it tomorrow,
Yeah,
and if it doesn't give you the coins for the gifting and stuff, I would actually I think you can email or contact TikTok
yeah, will do.
and say, you know, I recharged and I've got bank statements and all the rest of it, so why isn't it come through? And if you don't get a reply from TikTok, what you can do is say to the bank, can you cancel that?
Yeah, that's true. I'll have to do that.
Yeah. I think I did that with something else. I don't think it was on TikTok. It was something else that I bought and I never got it. And I thought, oh no, I'm not having that. So I contacted the bank and I said, well, it was actually PayPal because I pay everything through PayPal.
Yeah,
And
so,
I put the dispute through PayPal and PayPal refunded me the money.
yeah. I'll speak to TikTok somehow.
Yeah. And if you can't get TikTok, because TikTok's a pain in the backside to try and get to try and get in touch with, then definitely speak to the bank and say, look, I paid for this. Nothing's come into my account. Can I get a refund? And they'll just take the refund from TikTok.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Yeah. That's what I would do. I wish I could have done that. Remember when I joined TikTok before and I had like £200 worth of commission, and because I couldn't give them proper ID, I lost all that commission.
Passport, because you couldn't give them your passport, could you?
Yeah. Because I didn't have a passport and because I didn't have a driving license, it's like, well, you can't prove who you are, so we're not giving you commission. That's when we went to Clapper. That's when we joined the pervy lot in Clapper.
I know, yeah.
Oh, that was an eye opener.
So, so do you get? Can you get your commission now?
Yeah,
Yeah, you sorted it out.
I got it sorted out. When I was in the MLM section, industry and stuff, my friend Olga, I was telling her about it. And she says, you can get a UK ID card now for those that can't drive or those that can't get a passport. So you just pay, I think it cost me £18. And I just sent them a passport size photo with my national insurance number, etc., and etc. And it's a national ID card. And it has your photo and it has your name, date of birth, and all the rest of it. And it's accepted just like your driving license and passport. So I sent away for one, and then I rejoined. That's when I rejoined TikTok. and then I rejoined the shop, the TikTok shop as well, and I was able to confirm my ID by sending them a photo of my UK ID
I
card,
yeah,
and they accepted it.
that's good then. Did you get the previous money out?
Nope,
No, that went.
that went because I deactivated that account. That all went. Had I known at the time that I could have done that, I could have actually just reclaimed all of that. But I didn't mind starting from scratch as long as I can get my commission.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Gigi rejoined. Welcome back, Gigi. I thought you were going away. She can't stay away, our Gigi. But we love all of our views. I can't believe how far we've come on TikTok.
I know.
It's absolutely crazy. And the team that we've got in our mods is just second to none.
Yeah, we have got a good team, haven't we?
We've got the best. And we're not adding any more.
Oh,
The door is shut.
yeah.
Oh dear. Oh my goodness me. I thought things couldn't get worse to that last one. It was like, no.
I thought the worst was the ones before.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
God.
That's why I thought, no, do you know what? I'm sticking with the team we've got. And I'm sticking to the followers like Gigi and stuff because we have got some amazing followers. And they support us no matter what.
Yeah, we have.
So we're quite lucky that way. And the amount of messages I've got saying from people that have just joined our community here, saying how much they love our mods because they get a welcome every single time that we come in. They get a welcome from Kitty, they get a welcome from yourself, and how peaceful the room is.
Yeah, it is.
The energy in here is just on fire, really. Can't beat it. So, yeah, that's kind of reached the end of our live tonight. I am going to try and download this whole live into our Facebook group because I know you've missed like the beginning of it and stuff where we spoke about all the skincare that I use.
Yeah, I'll have a look if you do.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we covered everything, all my the newer skincare that I've used, the hyaluronic, the face mask, and my lovely eye patches that I had.
Yeah, I wanted some of them, but I don't know which ones to get.
Yeah. Are your eyes like dry or are they like dark circles?
They're sort of. I don't really know. They're dry. They can be dry. I don't really get. I don't think I've got circles around them. I don't know.
Yeah. If they're dry, I would get the ones that I've got because they are amazing. The moisturizing eye mask. So I've got the pink ones. The little I think you get 24. Depends on the box that you get. I got the 24 pack, but they're pink.
Yeah.
So I got the pink ones because they're moisturizing, and I just think I think they actually brighten and moisturize, and it just leaves my eyes super hydrated. They're not as dry. I don't think, with these ones. So I'm gonna give these ones a go. But I am gonna get a couple of different ones to try so that I can compare like the moisturizing ones or they've got ones for like oily skin and all different ones, but I wanted to make sure that I was getting like hydrated.
Yeah. The blue ones are illuminating for dry under eyes.
Yeah,
So they do both, so I might get some of them ones.
yeah, that might brighten and moisturize. I might actually try them as well so that I can tell.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, because I'm thinking if I try these
See if
ones
there's any difference.
and see if there's any difference between these ones, because these are just moisturizing ones. This one just moisturizes eye mask. But if the blue ones moisturize and illuminate, it might
Yeah.
be good for like the dark circles and stuff under the eye. It might actually brighten the eye area up as well as moisturizing it.
Yeah.
And they're not
I think
expensive.
that.
Yeah, they're not expensive, so I might try them. I think I might just get
How many times a week do you put them on?
as many as you need.
Right.
I usually use mine at night when I'm doing my nighttime skincare. And after I've done all my skincare, I would just put the eye patches on. But say you were out in the sun, especially where you are, it can be really, really hot in the summer, and we've been having heat waves up here over the spring. But that can dry out the skin and the eye area. So my madness in the thinking is that if I get the blue ones, that will be really good if I've been sitting out in the sun and I'm coming back in, just to add a bit of hydration to the eye.
Yeah, and it illuminates as well, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I could try the blue ones. Eventually, I'll probably get them all so that I can just treat myself to different treatments.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
I've got all the other skincare, so I might as well try all the different ones and see which ones are the best. I did try those the blue face masks, and I'm not so keen on them because they come in two halves.
Oh yeah, I know them ones.
And it slips off your face. It does, and then you try to put them back on your face and they rip and everything. I thought, oh no. I think the first time I tried them, I wasted one. I was like trying to put the eyes where the eyes were supposed to be, the nose where the nose was supposed to be. And then I got that bit right, and then you're putting the chin bit on, and it was just a nightmare. And Lucy had the same problem.
Yeah, I remember she put in the thing, didn't she, in the chat?
Yeah. And Lucy's like, oh, it's like putting fish oil on your bloody face. She says it just slid off my face. She says, and I had all this goo running down my chin. She says, oh, it just looked revolting.
Things we do, eh?
Oh, I thought the things we do just to flip and make ourselves look younger and stuff like that.
I know.
But I thought, well, if I'm going to do an extra live to get our roses up, I might as well just answer everybody's questions that they were asking about how do I get my skin looking the way it does at 60. I know I've done a few like videos on it on my profile, but I've never actually done a live whole skincare routine.
On this account. Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully. Hi, Gemma. So I'm gonna head off, and I might record. There was a song we did on Saturday. We did the karaoke on the Saturday, and there was a song that I sang a cappella, and Miss Sparkles really, really liked it because it was a song about a blind child asking their father what colour the wind was.
Oh,
And he was able to describe all the colours. And that song meant such a lot to me with being blind, because it reminded me of my dad, because my dad used to do that. He used to explain things that I couldn't see. So he would describe it all. And I decided to sing it on Saturday. And as you know, Miss Sparkles is also registered blind.
yeah.
So when I sang it, she went, "Oh my God," she says, "Can you do a video on your profile that I can save so that I can listen to that song?"
Oh,
So I'm going to do that for her so that when she wakes up in the morning, she'll find it.
oh, that's
I will.
sweet.
I'm going to put a little. I'll tag her in it and say this is just for our Miss Sparkles.
Yeah,
I think that'll cheer her up in the morning
yeah.
when she wakes up.
Bless her.
So on that
All right.
note, it's really, really quiet tonight. So I'm going to say thank you to everybody, especially our Steph and our Gigi. So welcome Steph and Gigi to our subscribers as well. Whoop, whoop. We now have 8 subscribers. That is fantastic.
It is.
8 subscribers in a couple of weeks. That is just amazing. I'll be back live on Wednesday when we will be doing a guided meditation. This week's meditation is Come and Meet Your Spirit Guide. So I will be guiding everybody into a guided meditation. And if you've never met your spirit guide in dreams or visions, etc., then now is your chance on Wednesday to meet your spirit guide and see if your spirit guide is a he or a she, and what culture they come from as well. One of my spirit guides is Native American. So I've met her and her name is Wolf Song.
Really?
Yeah.
I know you had a Native American one, but I didn't know her name.
Yeah, I've actually got 2. Wolf Song's a Native American medicine woman. And I've also got a male Native American guide. He's actually a Native American chief and he's called Walks with Thunder.
It's
So that's,
it's so strange how they like become your spirit guide, isn't it?
yeah.
How they latch on, how they like kind of latch onto you. I don't understand it.
It could be somebody that you've actually met in a past life.
Yeah.
It's a bit like my higher self is my great grandmother, and she's one of my main guides. So I know that Wolf Song and Walks with Thunder is 2 people that I've probably met during a past life when I was part of a Native American culture. A lot of people have Egyptian guides because they maybe had a past life in Egypt. Hello, Alana. Our reading nights are Friday nights. Tonight was about skincare. We are just wrapping up this live for tonight. But we have 2 reading nights a week. Friday night for our non-subscribers. And we also have Sunday night for our subscriber only.
Yeah, pop in on Friday.
Absolutely. Thank you for the follow.
Right, I'll let you go.
Okie dokie. Well, have a good night, everyone, and have a good night, Steph. I'm going to check the stats for tonight's live and the Roses challenge, and I'll pop them into the mods
Yeah.
chat group. What about me coming from Galactic Past Life? Would I have a human spirit guide? If you've come from a galactic, that's a good question. If you've come from a galactic, I've come from a galactic past life. Pardon?
What's galactic?
Galactic past life is where you have had a past life that's not on Earth. It's maybe been on another planet.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah,
How interesting all this is.
I know. Yeah. I'm kind of a starseed. So yeah, I've been in different planets and different realms. So I know where Gigi's coming from. But you might have had, even though you might have been a galactic past life, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have like an alien guide, right? You could have a human guide. But some people actually do have sort of alien guides. If they've only had a galactic past life rather than an earth-bound past life, then yeah, there's every chance that they've got the galactic type guides. Yeah. Yeah, she didn't know until, I think, was it a past life card or something you did, wasn't it? And it told you that you were a galactic type.
Wow.
Oh, it was the meditation, wasn't it? She kind of went from galactic into the dinosaur era, that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, it was a card, the galactic card, the past life cards. I think because Sunday will be our first subscriber only card reading night, I think one of the cards out of your three, I'm going to choose the past life cards for you so we can all delve into each other's past life.
Oh, that'll be good.
That's right, Gigi, the card confirmed the meditation that you had. It did. So it'll be interesting on Wednesday then, Gigi, for the spirit guides. To meet your spirit guides. You'll be able to know on Wednesday which one of your spirit guides, because we have more than one spirit guide. Gigi says roll on Wednesday. I know Gigi's all excited because she'll be able to take part in the Reiki one and the subscriber only one on Sunday, along with Miss Sparkles and myself and Kitty and
Me.
yeah, and you. And our Steph joined tonight as well. Yoo.
Told you I would.
Now you'll be playing with the blooming stickers.
I know, we're messing about. I get told that.
Yep. You'll be saying, I'm saying, oh my goodness me, the screen's full of stickers. Gigi's already played with them. As soon as she joined, she's like, where's those stickers? I want those stickers. And it means you can also catch up on the past angel readings. I didn't do the angel reading yesterday because we had visitors come over yesterday, and I was doing a couple's reading for them. And by the time we did that and got the dinner and everything ready, and then we were on the actual readings live. So I just thought, one day out of the 7. But today's angel guidance is already up on my profile, and it's also in the subscriber only area. So if you haven't seen the subscriber angel reading already, go check it out. And I will catch everyone on Wednesday for our next live.
Yeah.
So our subscribers, there will be another angel reading for you tomorrow as well in the subscriber area. So remember to check in daily, and you will be able to get that exclusive access to your angel reading every single day now, ladies. I'm so excited. So have a great Monday, everyone. And thank you all for joining me. Thank you to my mods, Steph and Kitty. And I know Miss Sparkles went off early to bed. I'm going to drop her a little message before the end of the night and just say I'm thinking about her. And I know we all are. And Gigi and Steph, welcome to subscribers. Yo! That means you two get a big shout out on the Friday follow as well.
Yeah.
You get an extra shout out for being subscribers. Yo! I'm
Right.
excited.
Okay.
Take care, everyone, and I will see you all on Wednesday. Love and bright blessings.
Love you loads. Bye.
Love you more. See you later. Good night, ladies and
Bye.
gents.